The fight of the Silver State and a chance to lay claim to the Fremont Cannon once again. The prized possession that fans of both of these schools looking to roll back home and fire off once again. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UNLV's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. The last matchup between these two harkened to the days when Colin Kaepernick dominated this rivalry as the Wolfpack humiliated the Rebels in a game UNLV would like to atone for today.
Yeah, it was not pretty. It was actually very embarrassing, and I know UNLV has talked about this for a long time and battled it since the last meeting, but the Cannon was firmly in Nevada's control early in that football game, Jesse.
Yeah, the Wolfpack, they were out hunting. They were looking to eat, and they were getting it done. They were more physical. They were more skilled. They had better coaching. They beat them every which way.
He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's Heward. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. The throw. Got his man. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense and 4th downs coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give him...
Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Let's talk for a second about Nevada. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
Scanning the field, it's Heward. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Smashes ahead. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The give on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Jukes his way for more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniel. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Finds a man on the left. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Nevada picks things back up here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Nevada trying to convert the fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Can't get him to the ground. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. It's Heward. Using the quick game. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. The 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Finds his target down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Graves. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm, so each year the winning team earns the right to paint the howitzer's wheels scarlet or navy.
And this is pretty cool because not until that long ago, the team in possession of the Fremont cannon would fire it every time they scored a touchdown. So really cool history with this trophy between both these schools here in Nevada.
Yeah, the battle for Nevada, right? That's what they call it. And I do like that they get to take the cannon and paint it their color. Like, that's pretty cool, pretty petty, and it's all college football.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the D. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
10, Nevada 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Heward. Got his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense set for a first down play. To the air on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's good. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Heward. It's caught. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's good. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nevada.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
That makes the score Nevada 21, UNLV 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining 1st half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half. In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat as Nevada won the 1st game by a mere 2 points.
Yeah, it's funny to watch all those games back in the day. It's like 0-0 tied, 2 points. Now we're...
Unleashes one deep. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. So you come out of the locker room for the 2nd half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Looking downfield, it's Heward. Gets it to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's good. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daniel. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fires to the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Number 15.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they tacked on the extra point.
That makes the score Nevada 31, UNLV 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Unloads quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Heward. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Brought down at the 49. Now, a 4th down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man, it's Graves. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Nevada! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with...
There he goes! And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. A strike downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Heward. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse, is I'm playing deep. I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend, getting the lead, having the lead in the 4th quarter. Nice execution by this defense, and this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the gun to give to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 40. Ready. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Oh, it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Go straight ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Heward. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Back open in the middle. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The battle in the Silver State has come to a close, and Nevada will take ownership of the Fremont Cannon one more time. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.